Good morning. It's May 24th. It's what, Wednesday? Day 2 of my trip. First things first. The trip meter on the car is what's at 356 miles. The actual odometer is at 442 miles. So just to avoid any confusion that I might have left in last night's video. So yeah, the trip meter is at 356 miles and 21.1 miles per gallon. So I slept about 7 hours last night in the hotel. I could have stayed in bed a little longer this morning and rested, but once I woke up, I was kind of excited to start my day. So I woke up at 6:45 local time, which is 7:45 in Eastern time. It's now 7:34. I've showered, I've eaten breakfast. I had an English muffin and a banana, some orange juice, and now I'm ready to hit the road. Let's see, my goal today, and if I don't hit the goal, it's okay, but my goal is to get to about Tulsa, Oklahoma. That would be 360 miles, which would bring my 2-day total to 637, which would put me just above my average a little bit. So, and gonna geocache along the way. My goal, after I wrote all this down last night, I realized that I'm setting the route I'm taking today is Interstate 44, and it looks like Route 66 kind of parallels I-44 four ways, so I may jump over and drive down Route 66, which will slow my trip down a little bit, but that's okay. So we'll see what happens. But I've always wanted to see some of Route 66, and I don't want to miss that opportunity. So that's it for now, and I will talk to you later. I am currently in Rolla, Missouri at the Missouri S&T campus, where they have built a model of Stonehenge, which I'm looking at down there, and I'm at the heel stone up here reading the plaque. And this is also part of a virtual geocache that I hope to log. So, and continuing from the last video, here I am at the Leach Theater on the campus of Missouri Science and Technology. And this sculpture, which includes these two statues and then those in the foreground, it's called the Millennium Arch. Both this and the Stonehenge were carved using high-pressure water jets out of granite. So I have now logged a virtual geocache, which was hidden in 2002, so it's pretty cool to get that old of a virtual geocache. I've been on the road a couple hours. It is 9:30 Central Time. I have my camera sitting on my tripod on my dashboard because my phone holder is just not real conducive to having my phone in the horizontal landscape format. So I'm trying this. I think it's wiggling a little bit, and I apologize for that, but I wanted to bring you up to speed on what's been going on. So I made some notes along the way, and let's see if I can read them. I thought I was going to stop at Merrimack Caverns. There seems to be a lot to do there, but I ended up not stopping because I decided it was within a day's drive of home, and maybe we could do that another time. My next thing I wrote down is, I woke up this morning excited, and I'm just on day 2, and I'm looking at 21 plus days of doing this. I hope the novelty doesn't wear off. I hope I remain as excited every morning to get up and see what adventures I'm going to have. But I don't know, it's hard to explain. When I was thinking about it this morning, this is what I'm going to be doing for the next 3 weeks, is getting up and just driving and having adventures along the way. So I hope it doesn't get old, I don't think it will, but around Merrimack Caverns, I saw an inject plant along the side of the road where holly works. I don't know how many of those they have. Maybe they have hundreds of them, but I saw it and thought of holly, and that was kind of cool. I stopped to do a geocache just outside of Bourbon, Missouri. It was supposed to be a 1.5 terrain, but it was about 100 feet into the woods with no clear trail, so I bailed on that because I did not want to have poison ivy my whole vacation. This morning's video, I said, I was going to drive along Route 66. Well, in a lot of places, I can see Route 66 from the highway, from the interstate. It's right adjacent. And so I'm just sticking on the interstate. I've seen a couple things along Route 66 and TPs and stuff, but it did not merit driving along Route 66 to me, since I can see it from out here. And then I stopped in the town of Rolla, Missouri, and did a virtual cache that was hidden in 2002, which is pretty old. And got that. It was a 2-stopper, but anyway, that's it. My next stop is coming up in about 15 miles, I think, and I've seen billboards for it all along. It's hilarious. It's a fudge factory called Uranus. Their slogan is something like the best fudge comes from Uranus, and it's potty humor and it cracks me up, so I've got to stop and check it out. It looks like it'll be a big exit. I'll probably get fuel and stuff while I'm there too, because right now I'm at about 3/8 of a tank. So that's it for now. Bye. Well, folks, welcome to the Uranus Fudge Factory. Uranus right here on Route 66, also off Interstate 44 West. And there is all kinds of stuff around here, so I will edit some other things in here. Okay, Zoltar, here's $1.
An ancient proverb for you from the great Zoltar. Be happy while you're living, for you're a long time dead. Go ahead, my friend. Get yourself a little treat today. After all, you only live once, no? Give Zoltar more monies, and I will give you more wisdom for your journey.
Okay, there is a circus sideshow museum here at the Uranus Fudge Factory, so we're going to go inside and check it out. Here's Alligator Boy.
Only bloodsuckers that most humans will ever encounter. However, for centuries,
A mysterious Fiji mermaid. Things like the no-faced pig, or the cyclops pig with the 5th leg on top of its head. Push and pull. A red-eared slider turtle. More than one head. Occurs sometimes in turtles, so here is the turtle. See the tail at the left end and the tail at the... No. Head at the tails, yeah. Duh. And here is feet, 3 feet, also another 2-headed turtle. Or Littlefoot, the snake-necked turtle. Here he's looking away from us. Magician Jack Waller, when he died, had some of his ashes mixed in with paint and painted into this blade box so that, in his words, he could always have a beautiful woman on top of him. There's a blade box that a magician uses, and you can see where all the blades go down inside there, and how a contortionist might have to, it's hard to see, but be around the position of each blade. Okay, I'm outside the place again, and they have this really cool sign here about how far it is to different places. And look, Uranus number 2. I know the sun's not cooperating, it's on the wrong side of the sky, but that 3rd sign up there says Uranus number 2. Anderson, Indiana, 411 miles. And that was actually the answer for one stage of the Adventure Lab that's here. So, how ironic. Also here at Uranus Fudge Factory is the world's largest belt buckle, as certified by Guinness, because why not? En route to the big belt buckle, here's the chicken game. Oh, you lose. You got beaten Uranus. Here is the certificate from Guinness. And ta-da! Here is the belt buckle. My question, and I'm sure you know what it is, where's the belt? Good question, right? Of course, I'm a rebel, so warning, do not take photos or video of this sign. Violators will be violated in Uranus. I'm going to take the risk. This is funny. On the back of the truck, I'm going to zoom in. I'm not getting very close to it, but zoom in. I hope you can see that there's a little kid doll stuck to the back of it. Yeah. Okay, that's all I got. Welcome to Kansas. Welcome to Kansas. Welcome to Kansas. And I am looking for a Kansas geocache on an old abandoned train car that has been placed with permission. And I crawled up under the train and stuck my head up through the car, and I'm inside the train car now. My feet are still on the tracks, and I'm not going to jump up in here, but it's kind of cool up in here. I don't see a geocache, so I'm going to go keep looking. Well, that was easy. When I ducked down and here under the car, there's the geocache right there. So I'm going to walk. Not really walk, kind of scooch my way up there and open it. And this is the train car where the geocache was hidden, and it was under, let me see where my finger comes in here. Ooh, way off. It's like right under that wheel. So, fortunately, I knew from the pictures and the coordinates that it was here and not down there or on the caboose down there. So, got my Kansas geocache, one down, 17 states to go. Welcome to Three Corners. This monument behind me is a U.S. Geological Survey benchmark that marks the point where Missouri, Oklahoma, and Kansas all come together, right there. And this is a virtual geocache, so I came out here to get it. And anyway, when the guy posted the cache, he said that it normally, when he first published the cache, it showed up as a Missouri geocache. And then in recent years, sometimes a person logs it and it shows up as a Kansas cache, and sometimes it shows up as an Oklahoma cache. So I logged it and then immediately went in to see, and it came up Oklahoma for me. So yay, it's my first Oklahoma geocache. And it came within a half hour, I think, probably about a half hour drive time of when I got my Kansas cache. So anyway, the monument is taller than me. It's probably about 15, 20 feet tall. And here it is down a gravel road in the middle of nowhere. But it's a really cool spot, and I'm glad I saw it. Alright, videoing while walking backwards. What could go wrong with that? So I'm now here at the Downstream Casino Resort, which was down the same road as the Three Corner geocache. So I'm going to go in here and get rich. Look at this cool place where you play buffaloes. And now here I am walking forward as I leave the casino. The plan to get rich didn't work out. However, I broke even, so can't complain about that. I had fun, won a little, lost a little, broke even. It's all good. Alright, I've been videoing a lot of things as I go, but at 6 o'clock Central Time on May 24th, I thought I'd do a couple recaps. I just crossed officially into Oklahoma. Hey, look, see my good videos. Just officially crossed into Oklahoma, where on the interstate the speed limit is 75 miles an hour. Like I said, most things I've been videoing as I go, but I had made some notes. This morning when I was at Uranus Fudge store, I got gas at a gas station right there for $3.19 a gallon. It spent $52. I was about about a quarter full. So I bought a Missouri lottery ticket. I wanted to buy one $10 ticket. I didn't have any change, and you got to buy it at a kiosk. So I bought two $10 tickets and stood there in the store and scratched them, and ever so slowly with my not 100% hand. One of them was a loser, and the other one I won $10, or I won 20. So I cashed it in for the 20 and netted out 0. And hey, that's kind of the pattern today. That's how I played at the casino. Yeah, I did an adventure lab at the Uranus Fudge store, and I talked about that, I think. Actually, I guess that's about it. Like I said, I've just left the casino and am heading down I-44. Not sure where I'm going to stop tonight. The goal is still Tulsa, which is, I think, easily doable. The stretch goal is to get closer to Oklahoma City. Right now, if I didn't stop, I'd get to Oklahoma City about 9 o'clock tonight. I might stop this side of Oklahoma City, and because I allowed myself, I think, 2.5 days to get to Oklahoma City. So if I get there after a half a day tomorrow, that would be 2.5 days. So yeah, my estimated date of arrival in Oklahoma City is May 25th, tomorrow. So if I get there tonight at 9 o'clock, I'll be ahead of the game. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Right now it's 73 degrees and sunny. Actually, it's really cloudy out, so it's not bad out. And I'm just clipping along here with the cruise set at 79. And that's it for now. It is 8 o'clock Central Time, and I have stopped for the night at a Comfort Inn on the southwest side of Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm already in my room, so I'll film the outside of the video, or I will video record the outside of the hotel before I leave, but wanted to show the room before I trash it. Not really. I have hardly anything even in the room. I'm not going to trash it. But here's a look at the room. This is a handicap accessible room, so there's the main door. And I'm standing over here in the corner, but it has this nice little foyer area. And then there's where I just was by the bathroom. So here's the bathroom. Where's the light switch? There we go. What you expect for a bathroom. And the neighbors. And then here's a look at the room. Yep, that's the grand tour. Here's the outside of the hotel. It's right by the interstate, which is really noisy. I mean, not here, but not up in my room, which I'm in room 315. It was kind of gnarly getting here. The last couple turns, like there's all kinds of construction around here, and it was tough to find the right road. But well, I mean, the GPS led me, but it was just like, am I going down the right road? There are all these road closed signs and stuff. But anyway, here's the hotel.